So Bethesda just had their conference at E3, and here's my thoughts and reactions on the stuff that they announced. Skyrim on Switch. I've got Skyrim on the PS3 and the 360 and the PS4. I'm not going to buy it again just because it's portable. I'm not going to buy it again just because it's got a Zelda outfit and waggle controls now. Oh, you can do this for the shield. Yeah, it's a 6-year-old game. It's my favourite game of all time, and I'm not buying it. That should tell you something. I've bought it 3 times, that should tell you some other things as well. The Zelda-themed stuff and the waggle controls can be modded in on PC anyway, so... literally the only benefit of it being on the Switch is it's portable. If you really need Skyrim to be portable, brilliant. Also, the trailers showed it running at clearly at least 60 frames per second on the Switch, right? And if my PS4 cannot run Skyrim at more than seemingly 20 frames a second, it's fucking not good. How the fuck is a Switch supposed to do it, which is considerably less powerful? They're lying. Or they have wizards that can do their work. Anyway, that's that.
Not interested.
Dishonored 2 DLC. I loved the first Dishonored. Didn't feel compelled to grab the second one, so...
Not interested.
The Evil Within 2. The first Evil Within did not look good to me at all. It just looked like a boring, cliche, escape the gory freak's house horror game. And that sort of thing doesn't appeal to me. Plus, I was sat there watching my friend play it, and we were watching the intro cutscenes and everything. And after about 5 minutes, I glanced down and I saw his PS4 was on, and I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, this is on PS4," because it looked like it was on PS3. I thought he was playing it on PS3. Didn't look good, gameplay-wise or frankly graphically, from what I saw, did not look good. So the sequel, I mean, did not look particularly good. And also, this trailer did it no favors because it is just a 100% full CGI trailer. It's not even cutscenes. It is. I mean, it tells me nothing about the game. It tells me that this guy maybe lost his daughter. She died in a fire, maybe? That's all I know. The rest of it is just sort of artsy fluff, not telling you anything about how the game plays or how it looks or what it's going to be like. So it failed in every respect as something that's designed to generate hype for a product. It failed with me in every respect. Admittedly, it had the first game to go up against because I wasn't impressed by that. But a trailer like this, regardless of the context, tells me nothing about the game. So, not a good trailer, and therefore...
Not interested.
Right, now we've got what I'm not interested in out of the way. Let's look at what I am interested in. The Creation Club. This has many fans divided. The Creation Club, in a nutshell, is Bethesda are gonna get people to make content for Skyrim and Fallout 4. New content for Skyrim and Fallout 4. And you might think to yourself, that such a thing exists. It's called mods. And yeah, it does. Except now, Bethesda are they're gonna work with third-party studios and other industry people. And the bit people have been picking up on is they're going to handpick a few people from the modding community, right? They're going to get these people to create content for the game, the games rather, and then you will pay Bethesda credits. They didn't go into what this currency is, but it's some sort of currency that you have to buy with real money. Maybe you can earn the credits in-game. It's unlikely, but even if you can earn them in-game, the option to buy them exists, because it says in the image, buy currency, right? So you can buy these currencies. So it's paid mods, right? And that Bethesda tried to get paid mods to work last year, 2 years ago, and it fucking failed. They were like, hey, we're going to start charging for mods now. And the entire PC community went, you fucking what? And they went, I mean, we're not doing that. And now they're back. I mean, you could argue, right, this is my point. Where do you draw the line between what's DLC and what's a mod? Because all mods are downloadable content, and all downloadable content modifies the game. So they are the same thing. It's just that usually DLC is something people are prepared to pay money for, and mods, people are used to having not have to pay money for them. So where do you draw the line, right? I've seen people literally say, this is outrageous, I will not pay for these mods, unless it's substantial content, like a whole new area with voice acting and access to all the... Right, so basically, You don't want paid mods unless they're mods you want to pay for. That's the logic of most of these people. They're getting so angry about this. They're like, oh my god, paid mods, this thing for this 6-year-old game that is 100% optional. I will outrage at it. It's outrage culture at its finest. You know, I don't see the point in getting upset about it. It's not harming us yet. I say yet because it's, you know, paving the road, slippery slope and all that bullshit. But look, so far what we've seen from what they showed, there's, you know, dumb little moddy things like here's a new bow that wasn't in the game before, and here's crab armor because I think they're trying to mock the whole horse armor thing, except they're just doing it again. They're not mocking it, they're making the same mistake, but whatever. So they've got crab armor, you can get the grey cowl from the Thieves Guild in Oblivion. Ooh, that's definitely mod type content, not like DLC content. But then you could argue, right? And I can't believe I just said DLC content like a fucking idiot. I know what C stands for in DLC. Boom! Anyway, it basically boils down to people don't want to pay for mods unless they're mods they want to pay for. It's as simple as that. And people are losing their shit. So, regardless of whether or not I'm going to be partaking, I probably won't, because as I said, Skyrim is 6 years old now, and I'm probably done with it. I can't say I'm not interested in this whole situation, so I had to throw it into the interested list. Number 2 on the interested list, Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. I'm interested, because I finally picked up, I can see it now, Wolfenstein, The New Order. I bought it. It's the Occupied edition, which I assume is deluxe. Unless Occupied means this box is going to be an inch taller than all the other PS4 boxes, so it stands out, but whatever. So I finally got it a few months ago. Started playing about 5 minutes of it a while ago, and then I thought, no, I'll get into it some other time. So I need to play through that. And then maybe I'll play through the New Blood, I think was the DLC, or the Old Blood, whatever. And then get this one, because look, it's a new shooting game by the guys that made Doom. And yes, I don't mean Doom the original, I mean Doom the 2016 version. I hate it when companies make a game and then years later they'll make another game with the exact same fucking name, so when you say I'm playing Mortal Kombat, they'll ask you which one and you have to clarify that it's MK9 because they didn't call it MK9. Anyway, Wolfenstein, looks good. Oh, and these nearly went into the not interested pile because I was like, oh man, they mentioned Fallout 4 VR ages ago. Let's see if there's anything comes up with it. And it opens up and you see a spinning image of the Vive and I'm like, fuck! And you see the trailer and it's just, you see, it looks like the in-game HUD is designed around that weird hand controller the Vive has. And I was like, fuck! And then I saw the trailer for Doom in VR and I was like, oh my god, fucking Doom in VR! Fuck! Because I saw the spinning Vive again and I was like, oh my god, it never occurred to me that these things wouldn't be coming to PSVR. They would only be coming to this fucking Vive and Oculus Rift. But no! Someone on Reddit posted a link. They said, here's the trailer to Doom on VR, and in the description of the YouTube video, it clearly says, coming to the Vive and PSVR. And I'm like, yes! So hopefully Fallout 4 VR will be a thing. And I was saying to my brother, I said, look, it's going to be like a I don't know what they're going to do, but it can't be the full game in VR. And apparently it's the full game in VR. It better fucking be, because they're going to charge $60 for it, which is like 50 quid. And that's a full game, and yeah, it is a full game, but, like, I mean, is there going to be a discount for me? Because I've got Fallout 4. That I barely play. I played the fuck out of it, don't get me wrong, but I haven't played it for so long. I stopped playing it. I had the season pass yet, and I stopped playing it before the final DLC came out. Proof that I found it inferior to Skyrim, because Skyrim I still play 6 years later. But anyway, I want Fallout VR on VR, and the Doom one, it's cheaper, but this is interesting. You've got the warp controls instead of being able to run around. I'm okay with that, because anything that reduces the motion sickness in a fast-paced game like Doom is going to be good. But it's actually a new campaign. I don't know if it's going to be like, as big as the actual main game. Probably not. But it's a new campaign where you play as a survivor from the incident of the game. And then you go through like your own little story and stuff. That is cool. I like it. They got my money. So Fallout VR, Doom VR, they got my money because I've got PSVR. Wolfenstein 2, Creation Club, paid mods, whatever. And that was Bethesda's E3 conference. Every time I look at my phone, my eyes go straight to the clock there, which is really annoying, because that's not where you are. You're there. So anyway, that was Bethesda's E3 conference this year. I will say thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.